that?
I had a day.
Never watched it.
I had a day today, so.
All right. Anyway.
But right now, it's Des and Jeff watch stuff on the couch on a Saturday night. We're going to talk about a series that we relate to the game, I guess, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a couple of years. We just watched Your Honor. I was gonna say For Honor because I kept on calling it that, but that's a video game. We're not gonna talk about that. That's a good game though, kind of. Anyway, Your Honor, starring Bryan Cranston. It's kind of like Breaking Bad, but he's a judge. I think if Walter White was a judge, that's what the show would be. 2 seasons, I think there's 20 episodes maybe.
Yeah.
There's 10 per season. We just finished it just a couple minutes ago, and we're having a beer to celebrate. So, like always, Desiree will explain the plot.
Oh boy. Okay. How much do I want to give away?
The first episode. I mean, there's no spoilers because the main thing that sets the whole thing in motion happens in the first 10 minutes of the show.
Right.
Bryan Cranston is a judge. His name is Michael Desiato, which I love that name. Desiato, I love, Hot Black Desiato from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's every time I hear that name,
right over my head.
I think about that character. Anyone that likes Douglas Adams and British humor will know Hot Black Desiato. Hot Black Desiato. Anyway, not Hot Black Desiato. Michael Desiato. He is a judge, and his son hits and kills somebody.
Right. Accidentally.
Accidentally in the first 10 minutes, but he flees. And everything for the next 20 episodes happens because of this one thing. It sets all this stuff in motion.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. And there's a lot of things that come back to haunt certain characters in the last 2 episodes.
At the very end, wow.
Which I really like. There's a few shows have done that before. The Shield is one of them. I always say watch The Shield because the stuff that happens in the first season of Shield comes back and bites them in the ass in the last season of Shield. This was real similar. So I just gave away the plot basically. All I want to give away is he's a lawyer and he has to cover up for his son because his son hit and killed this boy,
right,
who is the son of a mob boss basically in New Orleans.
Right.
Did I get it right?
Yes, you absolutely did.
So what I'll say is because Breaking Bad was so awesome, a lot of times it was hard for me to separate the Walter White character from the Michael Desiato character because they're very similar.
Yes.
Because they do bad things for their family.
Right.
They're trying for the good of the family. They're doing these bad things.
Right.
Walter White was a teacher, who became a drug dealer. Michael Desiato is a judge, and he just has to cover up for his son because his son killed the son of a mob boss and drove away, basically, which is something you should probably never do.
Ew.
So, what did you think of the show?
I loved this show. I was really happy that it pretty much ended at the end of the second season where I'm satisfied with it, but if it continues, because we don't know if there's going to be a third season, it can continue. But it doesn't have to.
Right.
I'm good where it ended, but I would like to see more because it was really good.
Well, the one thing when Netflix streaming shows and Netflix and Amazon, whoever, a lot of times you get really invested in a show and they don't renew it after a season or 2, and then you're like, what happens?
Yeah.
This had an ending, but there's still an option, it seems like, that it can continue because things did get wrapped up, which is nice. So if you're going to invest, 20 some hours of your time to watch this series, there is an ending to it, like you said.
Yeah.
But it's also open that it can continue.
Yeah.
I thought everything in that show, was really good. Really, really good. We binge watched this what, 2 weeks maybe, not
Yeah.
even like really, work on the way sometimes, and other things we gotta do. The show for one, but it's like we made sure that we tried to watch like at least one episode a night. We got hooked on it because it's really good. And again, we're late to the party because this was done in like 2023.
Yeah. It has been on my watch list since then, though. But I didn't want to watch it without him. So.
Yeah, you can do
he
that.
has to get there.
It is a show that I really enjoyed. Like I was kind of hesitant, but then did you watch like the first 2 episodes? I think.
Yeah.
Without me.
Yeah.
And then she stopped, which was nice. So I was like, okay. So the one night without her, I'm like, okay, I'll catch up to her and see. And I'll make a decision if I'm going to like it or not. Because if it's not going to do it for me, it's not going to do it for me. I ain't going to spend time here on the couch with her.
Like he was.
Oh, yeah. No, I was like, I got to continue.
Gotta know where this goes.
I watched it late at night, and the next morning I'm like, okay, we need to continue watching this. Because I had to stop myself from going any further because I didn't want, you know how it is with couples and stuff. You can't. You can't binge watch a show without them. You got to do it together, otherwise someone's gonna get mad.
Yeah, it's against the rules.
There's rules. Yeah, apparently there's
rules.
Yeah, it's not like old timey TV where it's like one episode a week.
Right.
Ugh, what the hell?
And there were a couple times where we'd get through one episode and try to get into the second, and I'd pass out.
Someone falls asleep.
So we'd have to stop, backtrack the next day. Not because it's boring, but because I'm old and tired.
Well, let me say this about the show, about the plot. There's a lot of twists, but all of them make sense. Like, sometimes shows will throw a plot twist in just to throw a plot twist.
There was
and
nothing that was just hanging out there.
Right. Now,
it all intertwined.
A lot of times we're yelling at the TV, like, why are you doing this? Because characters do some dumb things in the show, but I think it is also reflective of what a real person would do. Because a lot of times, we're not thinking,
No, but it makes you think, wow, if I did that, what would I think? How would I feel?
Right.
Not that we would do anything that these characters did.
No.
But if I was in a situation like that, you'd have real human emotions and reactions, and then you could possibly make a stupid decision.
Right. So so if you're watching the show and you're like, oh my god, why is this kid or this person or this guy or whatever, making this decision or doing this or saying this? Why did they say that? Because a lot of times we're like, why did they say that? Because it's humans are imperfect, and this show kind of shows that because. You don't want your characters to always say the right thing because that's another. It just doesn't work. This works really well because even though you may get mad, at Adam, the son of the judge, because he does some really dumb things.
Well, that's how the whole thing starts, and you're like, why did he do that? Well, because the show has to happen.
He's a 17-year-old kid. The show has to happen. Number one. But yeah, he's a 17-year-old
kid. Yeah.
And 17-year-olds do some dumb things. 50-year-olds do some dumb things. And I'm 51. All right, what are you gonna give it? Let's rank it. Okay, we're not ranking it we're ranking it for TV shows. Okay. Because you don't want to rank it like you'd rank a movie. You gotta rank it like a full series. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 7.9.
Oh,
it's good.
I'm gonna go a little lower. 7.7.
Oh no. I guess you told me.
It's really good. I would check it out. There you go. Doesn't Jeff watch stuff? We're gonna go back to drinking because it's a Saturday night that I have off.